What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got some breaking news out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? And it's about this Donkey Kong Jr. looking dude up here. Jesus Christ. This dude right here, ladies and gentlemen, is 32 years old, whether you want to believe it or not. His name is Centarius Quayshawn Allen. And this moron right here was caught after he done broke up in somebody's home and went to sexually assault a woman. Her son ran upstairs and hid in the closet and called 911, and the police could hear the whole thing while he was down there violating the mother. They came and caught him in the act. Very little details are known. They had a press conference earlier, which I'll check out later on. But check this story out, man. And like I said, it's an old quote. You heard me say on here many times before. Who is raising this type of dude? Check it out.
Some breaking news right now at 5. A brazen crime. We're talking about it now. Charlotte Mecklenburg police arrested a man who they say broke into a South Charlotte home and then sexually assaulted a woman.
Officers just gave an update about who they were able to make in that arrest. Queen City News reporter Daniel Pierce joins us now. Daniel, what can you tell us?
Now, authorities have arrested Centarius Allen. They say that this is a man that has not just been on their radar, but has served prison time in other counties in the area. Even in that prison time, they say that he attacked prison guards. So they say that he was incredibly dangerous. They called this situation one of the more disturbing, but also one of the more rare cases that they have under their belt, saying that this is one type of situation like this that happens in 20 years, simply because they were able to catch him in the act. What authorities say happened is that around 10:30 this morning, I should say, they got a call that Centarius Allen had broken into a home in the South Division. He was able to do so with a blunt object. Whenever he was breaking into this house, there were two people inside, one of those being a person who he had a confrontation with. He attacked that person and sexually assaulted them as well. They, in this whole process, were trying to fight back. And again, this right here is rare because what authorities were able to do, they got a call from a kid that was also inside the house who hid and told police what was happening, giving them the chance to respond in 6 minutes and put this man in custody.
That very brave child was able to stay on the phone, hiding, stay on the phone with dispatchers until police arrived. Officers were able to make entry and quickly take the suspect into custody as he was there, still inside the residence, still attempting to attack the female.
Authorities even put into words that if that kid did not make a 911 call, then they'd be having a very different news conference about a man who had done a crime like this and got away. And that would be a news conference warning the public of what had happened and to be on alert. Authorities also going as far as stressing that with the crime that this man allegedly committed today and the crimes that he has served time for in the past, they are hoping that he is not given a chance to bond out. Live in Uptown, Daniel Pierce, Queen City News.
That's the story of this nasty ninja here, Centarius Quayshawn Allen, age 32. Need to be ashamed of himself. Disgusting. Look at his pics. Look at that one. What's up with these dudes always having that crap around their mouth? Seriously, they always look like they just woke up. You don't get up and wash your face? You got that crust around your mouth? Said this happened 10:30 in the morning. So what did you just wake up with morning wood and go out to do up and just be up to no good? Said he broke into this woman's house with a blunt object. Obviously he knew her. Thought the kid probably was in school. Ran up in there, jumped on her, jumped the bones, literally. Oh, you gonna give me some. Dudes like this, the reason why I say how are they raising, who's raising these type of people? It's like they don't know the difference between right and wrong, y'all. They don't. You don't force yourself on somebody. My thing is this, and I don't mean to be graphic, but you know, this is an adult channel, so hear me out. How can your dick get hard when you fighting somebody that don't want you? They're screaming and hollering, kicking and moving. How can you even focus on an erection and do that to somebody? That is like one of life's greatest mysteries. Like, you got to have a certain mindset and mentality to even do that. I can't. But then again, I mean, I try to be as normal as I can. But yeah, man, this guy, man, trifling. Can you imagine that little boy? And shout out to that little boy, man. He was brave. Hearing your mother downstairs, you don't know what's going on. She's screaming. You can hear her getting hit and attacked. There's a lot of bumping, jumping. Stayed on the phone with the 911 operator, and I applaud the 911 operator too, because those are crisis situations where they have to keep kids calm for their own safety and the safety of somebody down there. God only can imagine what that little boy was going through and the strength he showed. So I got to shout him out. Now back to this fool right here. Species name. Peter Panis, Boogie Manis. The grossest kind. If you shits on his lips, he's going to stick in more than just the tip. And that's the proof of it right there. You went and raped a woman with a child upstairs. Didn't even know. He was oblivious to people in the house. You broke in the house to fuck somebody. I don't mean to cuss, but damn, we got to be real on this. What kind of shit is that? Seriously, what kind of mess is that? Charlotte, North Carolina. Keeping it real. I was down there. It's some bad Jones. He could have had his pick if he had cleaned himself up. Look at me. He looks dirty as hell. How you look dirty? You 32 years old. You don't know how to fix yourself up and make yourself presentable for a woman to come at you or you to come at a woman. See, this is what happens when a lot of guys don't have game and they never grow up. Guys like this think their dick solves problems when girls are mad at them. Remember Baby Boy movie? He got caught cheating. He had sex with Taraji P. Henderson. Thought everything was going to be all right. This is that type of dude. Boy kings. They're grown in stature, but mentally, they're still a teenager. So the guy had a history of violence. See the charges up there of what he was charged with. Kid had to make a 911 call, and he subsequently saved his mother's life, so good for him. But I mean, this is a hard ordeal to go through. I mean, somebody to... This is the thing, man. When you rape somebody, and the reason why, like, I'm not a big, like, it really affects, bothers me, is because when you rape a woman, right? They don't want you. Most of the time, they're gonna be dry. You running up in them. I know it gotta hurt. Then on top of that, you breathing all in their face. Look at it, man. Just look how his face look. It's like, really, I mean, honestly, it's just taking somebody, just taking them against their will and it's just violation, period. But I mean, just that close, just invading somebody's personal space and body like that. A lot of times, that's a control thing. Dominance. Anger. I'm a man. This is what we do. Disgusting. They need to take this dude out back, cut his nuts off, and feed him to him and make him eat him, and then blow hamburger meat out his head. That's just my opinion. I mean, I know y'all probably be like, "Yo, Steve, you be serious." But listen, when you do stuff like this and you treat somebody like they're not human, your treatment and punishment needs to be inhumane. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully this lady will get past this. I'm sorry it happened to her. Kudos to her son. He had more sense than the man that came in there and did that. Hell, maybe the kid should have raised him. He could have been a mentor for this grown-ass fool. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Guys, if you out there and you got that shit on your lips, come on, man. You gotta fix yourselves up. Take care.